Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate, and man, I am still coming down off the high from last episode where we hit 1,000 cards. Not just the fact that we hit 1,000 cards, but the way in which it happened, like right at the end, those two card drops from the false god and then from, that enemy that we summoned. Feels so good. It feels good, and it's a huge milestone moment, but we're not quite done, right? Now that we're at the four-digit mark, the only milestone left after this, in terms of cards, is to get every single card and complete the entire album. And that's gonna be our next goal. And I think we're well placed to do that because we need 52 more cards. We have 30 more episodes, so fewer than 2 cards per episode on average will get us there. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty confident. For this episode, we're just gonna do another regular set of realms. You know, the usual. Go through until we fight the next false god, and we'll just see what we find. I will say though, actually, you know what? Let me jump in before I start doing any more reminiscing about last episode. Might as well, not waste time. One thing I'll mention though is, as fun as last episode was, I generally don't like to, give myself some strict objective that I have to complete in an episode, because, in a game that's RNG based, you should never play like that. You should just say, okay, I'm gonna play for an hour today, and then whatever I find, and my goal is just to have fun. And that's the way I play this game most of the time. It's just that last episode I was just so blinded by the fact that we were almost at 1,000 cards, and I just couldn't help myself. But normally, the way I play, and the way I'd encourage most people to play, whether it's a game like this or a game like Path of Exile, Diablo 2, anything that entails, Borderlands. There's lots of farming, lots of rare drops in that game as well. The way to play is just to play for a while and play with the goal of having fun, and just think of the drops as bonus things. And I only just now realized that we are in an extra traits realm. Do I want to... I should. I should change my macro, otherwise something dumb will happen and then I'll be I'll be annoyed at myself. Please stop. But yeah, that's the way to play, because the moment you start getting into the whole realm of, oh, I need to play until I get one specific rare drop, and I'm not going to be happy until I get that drop, or even worse, I'm not going to stop playing until I get that drop, that's when you can get into some pretty unhealthy relationships with the... with gaming, or with any hobby in general. If your happiness, if your fulfillment depends on something happening that's beyond your control, beyond anybody's control really, because it's random chance. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, let's carry on through this realm. We could do some summoning. In fact, might as well. I should at least see which page we're on before we come to the first creature alphabetically that we don't have the card for. So, we got done with pit worms. These guys seem to be done. Purghast is a rare creature with no card. Raven seems to be the next guys on the hit list. Right, so we're done with this realm quest. All we need to do, Malice Harpy, all we need to do is just take out the master and make sure we're not leaving any chests behind. Yes, that's another benefit to having summoned people at the candle. Alright, come on. Let's get things going. Alright. Not a rare master, sadly. Oh, cast the wrong thing. I wanted to cast Clayman, but I guess they died anyway, so never mind. Sorry, I cast Clayman, I wanted to cast Rabid Dementia. Because I knew that if I used the macro, then he'd use Contagion to get rid of the Ridelings. Fuck this, man, what? I keep casting the wrong thing. I'm so used to casting Clayman first that it's deeply ingrained into my muscle memory now. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. This realm so far hasn't been as bad as certain extra trait realms can get. Anyway, let's do a bit of this, take out that. Open all these chests. Take out the master. Are they blighted? Why are they taking so much damage? That I don't get. Anyway, let's quickly take you out. You are the Ophan master. Alright. Sounds nice. Do a bit of blank slate. Do a bit of Clayman action. Got a triple cast there. That was nice. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so I think we just run to the next realm. 351 is gonna be good enough to take to the Arachnid Nest and take out Flubris. One other thing on the subject of completing our card album. Obviously, we want to get all remaining 52 cards, but more than anything else, I want to get the dumpling cards. Now, there's nothing I can do to target them. I'm just gonna have to wait until they drop from random loot, but eventually they will drop, because as we start narrowing down the list and getting the other cards done, eventually only, or not, they might drop earlier, but the dumpling cards will be among a smaller and smaller and shrinking pool of possible drops, and then eventually they'll have to drop because that's how numbers work. Anyway, we do need to do riddle dwarves. All right, Aurum rules over the Temple of Lies. All right. All right. We found 4 cards last episode. 2 of them came as random drops, and then another 2 that we farmed. Let's see. Let's see how many we find in this one. Even if we don't find any, like, we're still on pace. Just because of how many we found in the last 2 episodes. The episode before this one was crazy. Not only did we farm a bunch of cards, and you saw them in the highlights section while the 200 realms thing, or the 100 realms thing with the 2 different classes was being done. So a lot of cards dropped during the intensive farming, but then during the regular episode we had like 6 drops. It was frankly a little absurd, but also awesome. Okay, this is kind of a spread out realm. Enemies also have a chance to resist damage, which is pretty annoying. I want to collect all my debuffs before I attack the nether boss. Just because it'll make things a little bit more convenient. Alright. Alright. And I think we have collected all our debuffs at this point. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. We can kill them with blight if we so desire. Let's actually try to do that. I mean, let's try not to do that, and if we were too slow and they started taking their turns, they would have died from blight anyway, so that's kind of fun. Sadly, Flubrus, I think, is immune to indirect damage, so he cannot take damage from blight, among, many other types of damage. Flubrus is just annoying all around. It's just... He's kind of like Chroma, where he takes damage only under specific conditions, but unlike Chroma, where you can deal with that using the morph spells, with Flubrus, as far as I know, there's no way. You just gotta keep letting him take turns until he has the right kind of transformation. Anyway. Here's the candle. Oh, nearly missed that chest. Which page were we on? It was pretty deep. It was the ravens. I remember that. Ravens were on page 49. Got it. Okay. Should have probably killed the boss before I came here, but we'll kill him when we swing back. Alright, so far so good. Take out a few of these ravens, maybe they'll drop a card. I think we're in skin week right now. Recording this on the Sunday after my very long, very festive Saturday where I early on in the afternoon went to watch a play, then after that had to go across town to meet a different group of friends and play board games. It was fun, but also kind of exhausted by the end of it, but the good kind of exhausted. But yeah, let's see what happens in this episode. I'm not even really necessarily hoping. Well, I'm always hoping, but even if nothing good drops in this episode, all I want to do is I want to play to have fun, just to go deeper into the game. Alright, so let's take out Flubris. I've been putting this off just because of how annoying this douchebag is. Right. So purple means you can be damaged by attacks. Ergo, that must mean green means you can be damaged by spells. So let me just... Matt, are you serious? Okay, there we go. There we go. Please stop. Thank you. Okay, now what we do is we time walk him. And I think this means you gotta attack him. Yep. No, this means you cast spells on him. Right? I mean, we'll find out shortly. Yeah, I think it's the spells that are damaging him. I think the spells killed him. Goblet of Trials is full, which means we're probably going to be handing in our Rune of Prophecies in whatever state of completion it's in. And then we'll see what the new one is asking us to do. Alright, we'll hit a few of these guys, why not? And let's head home, hand in the goblet, roll the new goblet, hand in the Rune of Prophecies, do whatever gambling it's asking us to do, and then just generally keep things moving along. Right. So this is gonna give us, I think, hang on a second. How we're one realm away from completing a Keyforge, but the Keyforge isn't going to give us anything unless we also complete, unless we also get a Riddle Dwarf, or unless we also get this assassination done. This would complete 2 lines, but we would need to find 2 of these guys. So unless we're also on the verge of completing an assassination, which we're not, we're just going to hand in the Rune of Prophecies like this, because otherwise it'll take too long. 5 lines, perfectly acceptable. We gotta kill Hydronox? Who are we fighting right now? I think we're fighting Hydronox, right? Am I... Yes! So that's lucky. That's really lucky. And we also have to kill a specific god 4080. And we also have to only do scratch cards. So let's do it like that. Well, I also... Hang on. I'm just... Oh, it's already on the animator. That's amazing. So let's do this one at a time. First of all, 4080. Quickly ruin this guy's day. As you can see, the number of keys that we have has also been steadily increasing. Especially during all of those... highlights episodes. Because I've been doing projects the entire time as well. Because, you know, you might as well. And what this means is, in case there is, like, something else introduced later on in the game, which makes it worthwhile to spend a whole bunch of keys at once, you'll be able to or we'll be able to get some value out of that. Anyway, nothing out of that, but that's okay. All we wanted was completing the task. Anyway, let's make sure all our projects are running. In fact, let's check the projects. What do we need to do? No specific projects, it seems, other than just projects of any kind. Alright, sounds good. Let's move on to a random realm in that case. $409 is going to be a good bonus to take to a random realm. Alright, what do we got? We're in the, let's see, the Gambler's Hive, which is a good realm to collect treasure in. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can maybe gain a favor rank. Extra traits though, it sucks. But I'll see if I can gain a favor rank before opening treasure chests. I literally just said I'd try and get a favor rank before opening treasure chests, and then I just opened a treasure chest, because the muscle memory is just too strong. Right, that's a good amount of favor, I think. Especially if we hit these dwarves as well. Collect a few more of those decks of cards. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. There's another deck of cards there. Actually, let's actually, no. If we kill the enemy, it'll drop a chest, but we don't have to collect the chest right away. Oh no, we've got unstable horror. That sucks. Why would you give us... So we're not going to be doing any farming in this round, sadly. Treasure from all sources. That's good. That's what I was hoping for, and hopefully this gives us a bit of an edge when it comes to opening these chests. Ugh. I hate unstable horror. It's such a horrible... Okay, well, this is good. I'm gonna take credit for this, for the fact that we got a card drop and a nether stone drop moments after we got that 10% extra loot. Shapeshifter Novice card. Oh, that dropped from the creatures directly. Did it? Or hang on. No, that must have dropped from loot. If it showed up in the same screen as the nether stone, it must have. Let me just check the battle history. Was there a shapeshifter? Was Dayran a shapeshifter by any chance? Shapeshifter Novice. Okay, yeah, Shapeshifter Novice was part of their party. But I guess the game consolidated all the loot into one drop instead of showing two different screens, which also makes sense. But in this, I guess, very niche case where you got two different drops from two different sources, it can sometimes be confusing to tell where you got which specific thing. But that's our 5th Shapeshifter card, and that takes us to 1001. First card drop for the... Please stop. Please stop. Whatever you're doing, please stop. Okay, so we have to do blank slate. We have to do... There we go. Okay. Man, if only we hadn't gotten Unstable Horror, this realm would be so much better. You know what? That's okay. You summon more enemies, that's not okay. Ooh, Treasure Golem. Treasure Golem certainly is okay. Please. Oh, it's so slow. Okay. Didn't get anything out of that. Sad. And I think these boss rooms give us extra treasure. Maybe. Oh god, we're gonna be sitting here for like 10 minutes waiting for all of these guys to get done provoking. Why are they... Why are they so tanky? Oh, it's because of the extra traits. Probably. Maybe? Anyway, they're dead now. Left and right chests give us nothing. That's okay. Really, dude? Shuffling the timeline. Get lost. Oh, God, it's such a horrible anti-synergy. This unstable horror. die, dude. Alright. Five more enemies. Okay, alright, let's do it like this. And I think, let's see. Ah, this is a... Please. Ah, so annoying. Alright. Blank slate. Do Clayman. Do a manual rabbit dementia, because otherwise you'll cast contagion to get rid of the ridelings. Anyway. Anyway, easy. Oh no. Oh, it's so slow. Okay. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, I don't have no idea what's happening, but that was another annoying fight. There's only 3 of them left, so let's just get through it. All right. God, this is even slower. Yeah. Very unfortunate that we ended up with unstable horror. It's kind of ruined this realm, to be honest. Cost us a lot of time. And made it so that farming is not viable. Oh, interesting. But not what we need. Although 52% damage reduction. You know what? You know what? I think that's worth keeping. So what's the spell? Moderate amount of damage, okay. And stops resurrection, alright. Alright, so somehow there are 2 more enemies. Well, there's one of them. Oh god, it's so slow. Anyway, let's go up and around. Take out these guys. Grab that, take this. And I think these might be the final enemies. Please. And he didn't drop a chest, which means we are out of the free chests. We're done with those, which means we can leave this realm. We never have to fight another enemy. Well, at least while we're in this realm, never have to deal with their nonsense ever again. Okay, let's go back to the castle. Hand in our project, start a new one, and we'll keep things moving along. Alright. How are we doing for everything else? Is there anything else that I needed to do? Should I rename that nether stone? No, I think even if months pass, if I look at it and I see that it's locked, I can look at its properties and eventually I'll figure out why I locked it. I'll see the damage reduction, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's why. That's why. 355 is gonna be good to take to a random realm. So we no longer need to do the blank slate stuff. What am I doing? Creatures. No. I just said we don't. So rabid dementia. And this realm actually is pretty decent. So hopefully we'll be able to get some farming done. Do we need to do Riddle Dwarf questions? We don't. As your dream is Surathli, alright? Alright. Okay, let's see what's in here. Nothing. That's fine. Okay. I think we should explore the rest of the top before we go down, because the exit is going to be at the southern part, so it'll be a bit more efficient doing it this way. Alright, let's do it like this. Hit you like that. And let's see what's in this room. The answer is a pretty annoying party, but luckily the shield bearer didn't cause too many issues for us. Alright. We got these Nixes. I think they drop treasure chests after you kill them. No, they don't. All you get is favor. Well, at least you get something. Alright, let's do this. We could have gotten treasure out of this, but instead we just got combat, which I don't really like. Anyway, let's now head south, because that's where the stuff is. Right, so do we need to kill sorcery creatures? We do. I will summon them when given the chance. The candle is probably in here. No, it's not. This guy is. Who are you? You are the Djinn Master. Alright. And now you're dead. That is our 11th win against you. Alright. Not too shabby. Alright, and let's we're not going to be able to get that much farming done just because we're so close to the exit. But we'll probably get a few people killed. I mean, this is just how the realm panned out. I get some favor out of that, okay. A mimic, alright. A guy giving us a pretty useless netherstone. That's the end of the realm. There's a couple things. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to page 49, get some ravens on the field. What are we on? Raven Ritualist. Alright, and don't forget to do this to get the nice chests at the end. Please, what are you doing? Stop. Alright. Nothing to the left, something to the right. Gives us a netherstone that we are just gonna destroy at the end of this episode. Alright, so we'll hit a couple of these guys, and then I think we're just gonna go straight. Well, I think we have to head home because we have a project to hand in. But then we will go to the next realm. I'll hit a couple more. These two, and then we'll head out. All right. Okay. Let me also just check how we're doing for time. 44 minutes. All right, that's pretty decent. Alright, so let's hand in the training mission, start a new one. There's probably value in getting other types of stats, but I feel like for most of my builds, health is going to be the important one. So I'm just planning for that in advance. And if it turns out that we really need some other stat, well, like we have some in reserve, but I can always just like grind off screen. It's taking a while. You gotta keep concentrating though. Any second now. Any second now. Jeez, this is taking a while. Game? Is everything okay? We're not... Like, we're getting 300s, but we're not getting 350 plus. Which is... I'm not gonna compromise on that. It really is taking a long time, isn't it? Seriously, game? Is this the longest it's ever taken? This might be the longest it's ever taken. Huh. 374 is gonna be good enough to take to a random realm. It happened in the end. It just took a long frickin' time. Alright, so what are we dealing with? We're dealing with an okay realm. Okay, blood weapon. Is this a good trait? Let's take a look at that. Always has many unleashing and receives more healing. It seems kind of boring if you ask me. Protected is very annoying. But they died relatively quickly, so at least there's that. Hopefully we do not get unstable horror in this realm. Maybe I should just not even interact with the realm object that gives you the minions. But I keep getting worried that maybe, you know, there's some realm bonus where they'll start giving you treasure as well. So, yeah, I just, on principle, find it hard to leave objects not interacted with. Anyway, do this. Go up here, kill these guys. And I think maybe we've got the false god coming up next. Alright, let's go to the left. let's... take out these guys. And let's talk to that fairy. I think this should resolve the mission, because we've gotten the, yeah, the bonus where it reduces the number of times you need to interact with her before you get the reward, so that's nice. You just need to talk to her once. Alright, Alright, let's go... here. I don't think we found the candle, but if we do, or when we do, who do we want to summon? We're still not done killing sorcery creatures, but we're pretty close. And then who else do we need to kill apart from sorcery dudes? Basically everything. A life, we're very close. Probably I'll summon 2 groups of sorcery, 1 group of death, or 1 and 2. Yeah, let's do 1 and 2. Let's do 2 of these. And then what's the next death creature? The Reapers. Okay, yeah, let's get some tech Reapers on the field. Let's take out the Dryad Master. Alright, this is should be pretty straightforward. Just bash you like that. Why are there 3 Revenants in the Dryad party? I mean seriously, Mr. quote-unquote Dryad Master. Alright. Now we just gotta explore the rest of this map. And we gotta see what we find. I just had a thought. It's not a like a very important thought, but it's something that I thought nonetheless. So remember earlier when we found that shapeshifter card, and then I went and like, ooh, were we fighting shapeshifters? And I looked at the party, and it did have a shapeshifter in it. That doesn't necessarily prove that it was a creature drop, because in the past we have had just, crazy coincidences where randomly in a chest we found the exact card for the creature we were, farming at that same time. So just the fact that they had a shapeshifter in their party doesn't necessarily mean that the card had to have come from the creature. It could have still just been a random loot drop. The only way we would know if it came from the creature 100% was if it was a regular creature and not a nemesis. Now, that's not really important. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you get the cards, as long as you get them. It's just, it's important to me because I'm a little bit obsessive, and having thought about it, it's like I don't know for like 100% certainty exactly what kind of a drop that was. And that bothers me because I like to compare what we get, you know, in loot drops versus creature drops, and this is gonna bug me because for this episode I just won't know. I just won't know, especially if that's the only card that drops in the whole episode. Is there any other stuff to do? There's a few other things to do, so let's get some more Reapers on the field. Because my understanding was that if it was a creature drop, you'd get it before the game showed you the notification for the Nemesis loot drop. But maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. Long story short, we have no idea who to thank for that one card that we got. And ultimately it doesn't matter because it just takes us one step closer to completion. I walked all around that thing. I was just trying to pick it up. Alright. I think now we're done. Surely. Looks like it. So let's head on to the next realm, which is probably gonna be the final realm for the episode. We'll take out Hydronox, and then we'll see how our Rune of Prophecies is looking. Let's do a bit of nature farming while we're still in a realm that we know is relatively not bad in terms of killing enemies. So, satyrs are things we need to kill. In fact, let's get all of the Rune of Prophecies creature killing objectives checked off while we are in this realm. That way next realm we can potentially just hand in the Rune of Prophecies, we'll see. Alright, how are we doing? We're pretty close to this, in fact. If we find one more group of satyrs, or I think two more groups of satyrs, we can get this sorted. Alright. And is there any value in completing this? Yes, there is, because it'll help us complete this line as well. Okay. Sounds good. You know what we can do? We can do the chaos creatures next realm, because probably we'll have some chaos creatures to kill in the realm itself. Okay, this is good. Our second card drop for the episode. And this definitely is a creature drop. The Tech Reaper card, I believe, has finished off the Reaper set. Yep. Creatures now have a minimum 10% chance to deal critical damage. I guess that's good. I guess that's nice. You know what? I don't want to summon salamanders. Salamanders suck. Where's the... Just give me like a... Whatever. Nihilist. None of them are even close by. Well, this one group of them was. Wasted a bunch of resources summoning these guys. I guess I'll kill you. Gets us a little bit closer. Nah, I'm not gonna summon anymore. So yeah, False God coming up. 421 is gonna be a good bonus to take to this random realm. So we found 2 cards this episode. That means we are on par. We are on par. Well, we're back in this round. Oh no, I messed up. I didn't go to the arachnid nest. This is gonna be interesting. Hopefully we do not get unstable horror. As long as that doesn't happen, I'll be happy. But it does suck because we could have... I think it's gonna hurt our item bonus a little bit. Yeah... That was a bit of a misplay. I am a little bit still mentally tired. You know, board games are fun, but they can take a lot of mental energy. Anyway, you know, it's okay. It's okay. As long as we don't get unstable horror, it doesn't matter what else happens. Yeah, we need to kill a lot of chaos creatures. We'll worry about that shortly. Who are you? You're giving me some treasure. Alright, let's take out the Luck Mantria Master. Whatever they're doing, it's annoying. Let me just do Clayman again. At least we've got like these mini boss rooms, which is maybe they'll come through for us. I mean, we've already found 2 cards this episode. So, it's not the worst if we don't get anything out of the False God loot drop. It's fine. And we'll get some extra chests. So there's that as well. The other downside is we're probably not going to be able to snare the boss. So we'll have to spend an action at the start of the False God fight snaring him. Alright, what are we doing? Here, there's 6 more enemies. Enemies also have extra defense in this realm, I think. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, but I'll take it for the loot. Enemies are fused with sins, which doesn't seem to have bothered us too much so far. Right, and I think we are done buffing the False God. We will have to do summoning at the end of this realm, otherwise we won't be able to collect all of these chests that we are eligible for. But before we can do any of that, we have to kill these last 4 enemies. Alright, that's one of them down. Here's one of the dwarves. We've gotten a few minions, but luckily no unstable horror. So that's good. My god, just die, dude. There we go. Alright. There's 3 more foes in this realm. All right. Part of me still thinks that if we had gone to the arachnid nest, we would have gotten better stuff out of the chests. But I messed up. Well, you know what? You know what? I'll take it. That's nice. Our 3rd card drop. And our first one. I guess that's all you really need to do. To get stuff in life. All you really need to do is just keep complaining. And eventually you'll get what you want. That gives us a Sanctus card. We're now 7 out of 8. That gives us our third card for this episode. There's now fewer than 50 cards that remain to be found. 43. Alright, so tempting to hit the candle, but first, let's hit this enemy. Summon the... Do we have... Oh, fuck, we have animated gem. That's not as bad as unstable horror, but it's still pretty annoying. Did I miss? I must have completely missed the fact that one of them had a skin. Right, so we get the occult skin for the Uralos. Let's take a look at that, because I must have completely missed the fact that one of them had a skin. Yeah, occult for the Uralos. Ooh, that's kind of badass looking. Gunslinger is still my favorite out of the Uralos, out of the 2 Uralos skins we found. But this one's pretty nice as well. Oop, yeah, let's collect buried treasure. And alright, let's just summon a few of these guys. I summoned way too many of them. I should have only summoned exactly the amount we needed to get that objective done. Because we're not going to be getting any cards out of these. I guess we could get a skin. I think we are in skin week. So I will grudgingly go around killing all of them. But first, let's kill Hydronox. Again, start out with Entangling Roots. I see no reason not to just let the Dread White take care of business. Animated Gem is being a bit of a menace. And this should be enough. There we go. Alright. Nothing there. There's something there, but not the kind of thing we need. Alright, so what anointment do we get? Poison don't consume. That could be a thing. Virus. This could be fun. That no. I think I'll take this. And our heaping treasure gives us nothing special. That's sad. But we got plenty of loot from the rest of this episode. So what did I say I was gonna do? Let's go around killing some nature creatures. and sorry, some chaos creatures that we summoned. And then we will head home and wrap up this episode. Very, like, low-key, like, nothing flashy happened, but made a good amount of progress nonetheless. Found 3 cards. We started this episode needing 52 cards, basically an entire deck of cards. And then we found 3 of them. Alright, so 2 more. And then we can head. Alright, is there any reason to... I'm not gonna go out of my way just to look at that one square on the map. I think I'll just leave that. And I think we're gonna head home. Oh! God, I'm still pretty tired, so I think I might just take a nap after this episode. Yeah, I feel like I didn't quite get enough sleep during the night. So what do we want to do? First of all, let's get rid of the stones that we found. So let me go to my screenshots folder. The polished sphere rarity 361 I said I would keep because of the damage reduction. So the next is the polished stone rarity 211. Next, I think there's just one more. Polished ornament 342. And I guess while we're here, let's just roll a bonus as well. Oh god, please don't let this take another 12 minutes. Okay, there we go. And we could hand in the Rune of Prophecies now, but we are guaranteed to complete this square and this square. Potentially this one. Not that one. And ooh, and the pilgrimage as well. So we'll complete a whole bunch of extra lines just for doing one extra realm, and that's what I'll do from now on. Is if I know for a fact that I can complete a bunch of extra lines guaranteed by doing one more realm, then I'll do it. If it's a chance-based thing, like ooh, find a nether portal, riddle dwarf, buried treasure, or pandemonium shrine, that I think we can just hand in the rune if it's ready to be handed in. Anyway, let's reflect on what was accomplished this episode. First, let's take a look at some of the achievement progress that we made. So, how are we? We are past 90,000 provokes. That feels pretty good, but we've got to keep going until we hit that 100,000. We're slowly inching towards 50,000 defense. We're still at 46,000 right now, though. So that one's gonna take a while. Let's also take a look at the... oh, we made it to 5.5 million out of 10 million creature parts. That's nice. Let's take a look at the realm achievements. How are we doing for breakable objects? I'm getting close to 35,000 resource nodes. and breakable objects are roughly double that. That's nice. Okay. So, with that... Oh yeah, oh, there's one other important aspect to this episode. The fact that we found 3 more cards. One of them for sure we got from loot. One of them for sure we got as a creature drop. One of them we're not so sure. But regardless, we got 3 cards in total, and that's a pretty huge chunk when you only have 50 cards left and you find 52 cards left. And you find 3 of them. I mean, that's quite a lot. This list is getting thinner and thinner. But yes, that is going to be all for this one, and I think that concludes another week. And when we come back next Monday, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna push harder and harder, trying to get these cards to the best of our ability. And the closer we get, the more manic I suspect I'll get. You know, just trying to get it done. But anyway, for now though, we're in a good place. We made a good bit of progress, and we can just be satisfied with that. But yes, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. Until then, take care.